Welcome back to Me Tinx Live, exclusively on Radio Andy, Channel 102. Oh my God. Sometimes I do wish that you guys could hear us chat in the breaks because that's where the real tea is spilled. Okay, wait, before we take this next caller, I need to just get something off my chest. I don't really follow true crime. Like all the popular stories that you guys all talk about, I don't follow them. There is a story that has gripped me. And I just need to know if anybody else out there is following about the woman in Australia who killed her 3 relatives with poisonous mushrooms, and she made Beef Wellington, and she was found guilty on 3 counts of murder. And I know this is really niche, but I was just like, I've been following this story so closely because it's just like, it just is like, it's not funny that they died, obviously, but like, this is such a roundabout way to kill your relatives. Like, make them all Beef Wellington, and then the one guy noticed, like, oh, why does her Beef Wellington look different than mine? Also, she had Googled like how to cut up poisonous mushrooms, how to make Beef Wellington. Like, I'm like, girl, your Google search is really bad. Anyway, I just wanted to close the loop on that one. If anybody else was following it, I know my friend Caroline was following it because I made her get into it. I was like, read this article. This is insane. And then she was like, she bought like a mushroom chopper on Amazon, and then they found it like in the trash. And it's just like, anyway, when people do murders in a sloppy way, I'm just like, why'd you even do it?
What would you have cooked the poison into?
No, I mean, I think Beef Wellington is
fine poison,
and also
food.
a nice last meal for them because Beef Wellington is delicious. But it's just like, it's sloppy work, you know. I watch enough Criminal Minds to know.
I'd place it in like hungover McDonald's. I feel like my wife would never know.
Oh no, I would eat. Yeah. I didn't even look at what was in my McDonald's yesterday. Okay, Nicole. Hey, Nicole, how are you?
Well, you were talking about, 2 things. One, Steve is really reading you to filth today, which is so funny.
I'm not. I'm just trying to get the deets, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to ask her some follow-ups.
I know.
I get it. It's been really funny to listen to. And then 2, my writer's room this weekend has been wild, and it's crossed over into today.
Oh no! What did they write for you?
I had a really fun 4th of July weekend, party weekend, 3 hot dogs.
Hell yeah.
2 of them were drunk dogs, which were great.
Even better.
And I went out with my friends and we danced, and it was so fun.
Good.
And then this morning I lost my job.
No. Oh my God.
And
wow. Absolutely fuck your company for doing it the Monday after 4th of July. That is absolutely savage. That is really mean timing. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It was kind of unexpected, and they didn't really give me like a good reason.
Was it just like cuts or whatever? Just like they were cutting a lot of people?
No, it was just, I haven't been there very long, and I guess it was just like their trial period.
Okay.
But they did it before they would owe me any kind of severance. So now I'm just fully unemployed.
Nasty. I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I'm sure it'll be fine.
It'll
be
just fine.
So random. And then when I got out of my meeting, I opened my Instagram, and your story saying call me was the first one that I saw. So I was like, okay, I guess.
Oh, it's a sign. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm so sorry. It's such a shock. It really feels like a sting and a random, like, oh, it's a slap in the face, especially after a really fun weekend. But I do believe all the corny like mantras and like phrases about this kind of stuff in life. Like, I do believe that it kind of happens for a reason and something better will come to you. And if you take a few weeks off this summer just relaxing and looking for a job, so be it. Maybe that's the universe telling you to, take 2 weeks to yourself and just enjoy and just recalibrate. But I'm sorry, it still feels like a punch in the gut, and it's not nice timing. And I wish I could give you a hug. And I'm glad you will. I'm glad you called. Also, the shift is maybe like Summer of Outside is medicinal and it can help you heal. And after Summer of Outside, you're going to get an even better job that will pay you more and that will be nicer to you.
I hope so.
I think for sure.
It was a good weekend for Summer of Outside, so I'm just going to channel that on my way into looking for something else, I guess.
Exactly. You use the good vibes to propel you because, like you said, it was a great weekend. And also, this is the kind of thing that will be really funny in a year. Like, you'll be like, oh my God, last 4th of July, I had the most fun weekend with my friends. We were dancing, we were having fun, and then I got fired on Monday morning, and that was random. But now I have this fabulous job, and I get paid so much. And, think about it that way. Speak it into existence.
Yeah, I definitely believe in good things, but yeah, sorry to bring the vibe down.
You did not bring the vibe down.
I was like, now I have to call her because it's saying the call.
You didn't bring the vibe down at all. I love you. You're going to have a great summer and something better is coming for you. I promise.
Thank you. I hope you have a great week.
You too. Bye, babe. Lots of love.
Bye, Angela.
I love her. Oh, that's so brutal. This morning I went to get coffee and I always like sit when I'm lazy, when I'm waiting for the coffee, I literally like sit down, and this girl was across from me doing work, and she was like, oh my God, like, I can't believe it's you. Like, this is so crazy. Like, I broke up with my boyfriend 3 weeks ago, and it was the episode where the girl just got broken up with and blah, blah, blah. And then we talked about her relationship for like 10 minutes. We had a good talk. And then I was like, all right, well, I got to go to work. And she was like, I can't believe it. And then I walked off. It was a really nice interaction. And I think she was like genuinely shocked because I literally sat in front of her. And so it was very meant to be. But yeah, that sucks. God, who fires someone the Monday after 4th of July? It's already yucky, scary. Jesus Christ. Okay, let us speak to Jade. Hey, Jade, what's going on?
Thanks. Hi. How are you?
I'm good. What's going on? Thanks for calling, girl.
Hi. So I did something you told me not to do.
Oh no! What?
I'm I'm a married that listened to How to Get Over the Hump.
How dare you?
I don't identify as a married person.
I love that.
So yeah. So I'm here to give you. It's something that is like near and dear to my heart. I feel like I was in the thick of it.
Okay.
For maybe like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And I see lots of my friends going through it, and I see people that have settled, and I'm just like really passionate about the topic. So I'm here to add 2 more practical tips for getting over the hump.
Please, I would love to hear them. Thank you. Yeah.
Okay. So first and foremost, I think we create our own reality.
So
and we
true.
really need to start filtering our social media. I know you talk about it. You talk about blocking people, muting people. We need to not be afraid to do that to our closest friends, to our family, to people that like don't even matter to us.
So true. So true.
Yeah, I found myself doing this. I was actually living at home during the pandemic, and I would be like on my phone scrolling, looking at people buying houses, having babies, posting all the photo shoots, thinking like, oh God, that is so far-fetched for me. Like that is like not even in my line of sight, and I'm so far behind. So and it'd be people from like high school or people from like 3 jobs ago that I didn't care about. They weren't even in my life. So I had to kind of like take a step back and be like, I don't want this, and then for the people that were close to me that were posting all that kind of stuff, and I really knew like behind the scenes what was going on, I had to say like, I know I don't want that. Right. So just kind of like switching gears. And then the second thing that I think we really need to do is, I don't know if you saw Bethany's crazy TikTok about this, but she says what everyone's thinking.
Yeah.
We need to just like stop obsessing over weddings.
I agree. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, I'm really not obsessed with them. And I think like the only reason that I don't say it more is because I'm an overthinker, and I think people will think I'm being defensive because I'm not married. But like, I don't really want to have a wedding. Like, I don't care anymore. Like I think if you want one, great. But like, we need to stop obsessing. Like it's not like the only thing in the world. Like there's so much love and there's so much joy. And like, it's like the central thing in our lives, it seems like sometimes. And I don't think that's like a good way to think about it, because it means that you're depressed before you have it, and then you're depressed after you have it, because it's just like this one thing.
I agree. So I eloped. I just did like a city hall wedding.
So chic.
Flew off to Hawaii the next day and told everybody afterwards. And I think I shocked a lot of people, but I just didn't want to make it my whole personality for a year plus and have everybody just like rolling their eyes. Right. It's just, it's not what I want. And I also think it's like the patriarchy kind of holding us back, just like telling women this is all we have to look forward to.
Right. And it's the best day of your life, and you have to be at the smallest you possibly can on the day, and like you have to be crystallized in time in the pictures, because it's the most important day when your dowry is taken and you get married to a man, and then your family can breathe a sigh of relief. Yeah.
Exactly. It's gross. So instead of that, I am pioneering celebrating other wins. So like, I know you talked about this before, but if you get a new job, if you move, if you, just for the hell of it, like throw a party, who cares? Celebrate you and your friends, and stop making that, like the only thing we have to look forward to.
Exactly. I agree. I love these tips. I love it. And I think it's so helpful. Occasionally you married people do have a good thing to say about being singles. And I'll give you that. This was a very helpful call, and you have a very wise energy to you, and I think these practical tips are going to help not only me but everybody listening. So I appreciate it. Thank you so much for calling, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
Lots of love. Bye, babe. Oh, she's really sweet. I liked her energy a lot. You guys, we're going to take a super, super quick break. I'm going to be taking more calls right after this, so don't go anywhere.